Michelle Barone.
And I'm Mark Malone.
And it's time to wake up with Rhinebeck Bank.
Happy Monday.
It's always a happy Monday with us.
How could it not be? How could it not be?
You know, I gotta tell you, it's a happy Monday, but I'm a little tired because my baby kept me up last night.
Not easy.
Not easy. And you know what? No one warned me about that either. So, I don't know. You got any tricks for me?
Well, Michelle, I've been through the woods, and I got so many tips and so many tricks from just about everybody when we first had the baby. But I'm going to be honest, and audience, you tell me if I'm wrong here. When a baby is tired, they sleep. And when a baby is not tired, they wake up. That's all there is to it.
Yeah, I'd agree. Definitely agree with that. You know, I gotta ask you, are you having another one? Planning on baby number 2?
You know, I gotta be careful with how I say this, just in case my wife is watching, but yes, we're planning on number 2, just don't know when.
Yeah, you know what? Hey.
Want to grow the family.
That's awesome. You know who else is passionate about families?
Our guest today.
Absolutely.
Brian Doyle. He's the CEO of Family Services here in Poughkeepsie since 2011. A very intricate part of our community.
Oh, absolutely. And one of our favorite nonprofits, definitely, for sure, and a very local involved community member. So without further ado, I'd like to bring on Mr. Brian Doyle.
Hey, Michelle, how are you? Nice to see you.
Welcome, Brian. Thanks so much for joining. Have a seat, please.
Please sit down. So how are you?
Oh, I'm good. My baby is 28 years old, so I'm sleeping pretty well.
So he's really through the woods at this point, I hope, right?
Although now the grandchildren come.
Oh, geez.
And that's great having them, and it's great saying goodbye.
And how many do you have?
2, Lucy and Lorenzo.
Oh, so cute. I got the L thing going on too, Luca.
Oh, yeah.
But I don't know about number 2s yet.
Yeah.
So
do you do a lot of babysitting or?
Yeah, we do. Actually, my wife does most of that. You know, she goes down every week. They're living in Manhattan now, and
nice.
But they come up quite often, and it's great to see them. And they're really precious. That's
really precious. Fantastic. So nice. You know, I know you guys really do so much for the community. Can you tell me a little bit about how you got involved with Family Services? And
Sure. Well, again, as you mentioned, Mark, I've been the CEO there since 2011. I've had a career in human services, although most of it has been directed toward developmental disabilities, the field of developmental disabilities, but I've been very involved in the community as well. I served in city government for a spell and have coached and volunteered on boards and have lived in Poughkeepsie for the best of 40 years.
Wow.
So, yeah. So, you know, Family Services, although we serve people throughout Dutchess and Ulster counties, a lot of what we do, and we're headquartered, if you will, in the city of Poughkeepsie. And so a lot of what we do is, you know, for and about the city of Poughkeepsie and the people living there. And that's, you know, my heart is in the city.
Well, he's a staple in the community, without a doubt.
Well, we know that your heart's in the right place. I mean, we really, truly do. You do so much to revitalize the city. Tell us some things that you do to help revitalize the city of Poughkeepsie.
Well, I think the very existence of the Family Partnership Center, which is a one-stop model, is one of those things. We're in a neighborhood where there's a lot of needy people, and in the Family Partnership Center, there are 20 or so other organizations and agencies that serve the vital needs of the community. So that's one way, just the existence.
And it's amazing. You know, I did a tour of your facility once, and really, it's everything in one building.
It is.
It truly is, and we're growing. We're looking forward to, as a matter of fact, this summer we'll be seeing Dutchess Community College take quite a bit of space there to do various classes and reaching out to those individuals in the city who may view the college campus, which is only 4 miles away, but may for them be, you know, miles and worlds away. So that presence in the city of Poughkeepsie is going to be terrific. Dutchess Outreach is there, you know, Hudson River Healthcare, many more. So that's a big part of what we do. We also work with the children in the city of Poughkeepsie. We have after-school programs, both for elementary school students in Clinton and Krieger elementary schools, and then in the Family Partnership Center, we have the Teen Resource Activity Center serving middle school and high school.
That's just so important for the families in the city. You know, you need a place for their kids to go, a safe place after.
It really is, and you know, safe. That's that's exactly, what comes to my mind as well. And that's part of the work that we do is safety, not only with children, but also for victims of crime and victims of specifically domestic violence, sexual assault, maintaining a sense of safety for those individuals. And as a matter of fact, right next door to the large building is our Center for Victim Safety and Support for those specific individuals. So we serve the youth. We also have very good relations with the city government, with the city police. We're going to be instituting a program to reduce gun violence in the city of Poughkeepsie using a nationally known model, and we were successful along with some very active community members and people from the faith-based community. We're successful in enlisting both Assemblyman Frank Scartatos and Senator Sue Serino in an effort to secure funding, and it's been secured, so we'll be launching that as well. Furthermore, the Family Services is a member of the Poughkeepsie Alliance as well. Again, predominantly a group of businesses, but several not-for-profits that are all joined together in trying to promote the bettering of the city of Poughkeepsie.
So what can we do as a community to help Family Services?
Well, I got to tell you something, Mark and Michelle, we were talking about it earlier. Already, Rhinebeck Bank does a tremendous amount for us.
We do everything that we possibly can.
Well, I'm telling you, Mike Quinn has been on our board and is a real solid member of our board.
I know he raves about Family Services.
Well, he's been a terrific supporter. Whenever we have an event like the Family of the Year event that we just had in April, where we honored Shelley and Steve Turk and Rita and Barry Rothfeld, well, Rhinebeck Bank was one of the sponsors.
Absolutely.
And Michelle, you are co-chairing, and I'm so grateful for that. Our event in October 15th.
Oh, you're co-chairing this year. That's
co-chairing. That means you need to walk in heels.
I'm not going to be able to get out of that. When I sponsor Brian every year.
That's right. Good.
Yes.
So those are just some of the ways that we gain support and have support from Rhinebeck Bank, and we're really grateful.
Well, and we're happy to help.
We are too. So grateful. I love working with Pam. She's definitely one of my favorite people on earth.
She's terrific.
So we're going to get all our men out in heels, and women too, this year for Walk a Mile.
Great.
Yeah, absolutely. So you know what, Brian? We have a little surprise for you, actually.
Okay.
We know you go to tons and tons and tons of community events. Every time I go somewhere, you're there. It's never like, oh, well, who's going to be there? Well, I know Brian is there.
Well, it's important, just as we appreciate the support from the community, we try in whatever way we can to support the work of other organizations in the community. That's very important. That's part of knitting together.
Yeah, I got to tell you.
Because we have some pictures of you out at some.
You at the Balloon Festival.
Wait, are you kidding me?
You're actually going up in the hot air balloon.
Sure, I was at the Balloon Festival, sure.
You see Brian everywhere. Sometimes it's 3 events in one night. So
now I was there with the Yvonne Flowers.
The political event, right?
No. The Firemen's Exempt Association, the Black Heritage Community, honored the Family Partnership Center, and so I was there along with others.
Yeah, see, I caught you there too. I don't know what you're holding. Is that a briefcase of money, or what is that, Brian?
No, what the heck is that?
I have no idea what that is.
Depositing that at Rhinebeck Bank? I don't know.
Yeah, maybe it's a deposit for us. Mark has a couple too.
Here's one. I think this is you, Walk a Mile in her shoes.
Yeah.
2 years ago. That's right, Mark.
I don't know how you do that, Brian. That's truly amazing.
It ain't easy, and I don't know why or how women do it, but I can do it once a year.
Audience, are you impressed with Brian?
Size 13.
Yeah, seriously.
Look at that.
Size 13.
Remember that. Yes,
yeah. You know how I remember? Because no one could find you a shoe lash.
That's right.
That's how I remember.
Brian's pretty tall. I mean, you have to be 6'3", 6'4".
Yep.
Yeah, it's too much. We have this one too. You lining up for a milkshake at the Dutchess County Fair over here.
The milkshakes are really good, though. I mean, it's worth the wait.
She's the big milkshake.
Oh yeah, you're just covering her.
That's
huh?
right. Yeah.
Here's Brian. Actually, it looks like you're at one of our branch manager meetings.
Oh my gosh! With all our
Come
branch.
on. I love this Photoshop deal.
Yeah. Oh wait, this one's not Photoshop though. This really is a great picture from Walk a Mile again. Better see those men out in heels. Mark.
This one's not photoshopped either. This is Brian on the moon. I don't know if you remember that trip
Back in the
well.
moon, huh?
Yeah, that was last year. I had forgotten about that, yeah.
Oh my gosh, and this is the best one. This is at the Lepore family dinner. You know, Luca, my son, got to meet his eldest aunt, 93 years old.
Wow.
And I found out they look just alike, and you
God
were right
bless the
there with
Lepore
us.
family.
They always feed you well in the Lepore house, too.
Oh
I hear,
yeah,
you know?
well, you know, you can't lose a pound being married to the Lepore, so. Brian, thank you so much for being a
you're
great
kidding.
sport
Thank
and
you,
for
Michelle.
coming on. And anytime you'd like to come back to talk about your services, we'd love to be a partner with
You
you
bet.
and help in any way that we can. So thank you so much
Thanks,
for
Michelle.
coming on board.
Thank you, Brian. Appreciate
Thank you,
it.
Mark.
Hope to see you again. Hopefully we didn't scare you away.
Yes.
No, that's great.
Thank you. Yes. Enjoy your day, Brian.
Okay.
Thank you.
We want to thank Brian Doyle, CEO of Family Services, for being our guest today. He did such a great job and such a fantastic organization. We hope you check him out on their website.
Oh my gosh, Brian's amazing, such a community leader, and we absolutely love him. So make sure you check him out. You can check us out every Monday morning at 8 a.m. on wakeuprhinebeck.com, or check us out anytime on our social media or on the web. We are Rhinebeck Bank.
And we want you to say,
I bank at Rhinebeck Bank. Rhinebeck Bank.
your community bank. Tune in next Monday. We'll see you then.